Hi there and welcome back to Deadfire, Pillars of Eternity 2. We're looking for a passage for some poor kids away from this wretched place of the Gullet. We're trying to play people against each other to get a place, and we have already 3 places, but there's 2 children missing, and now this man, Oron, who has a company of mercenaries, has booked the rest. So we need maybe just to ask him a little bit friendly enough. I mean, we have lied to him and don't know how he'll react. Hey there. Yeah, I'm booking a passage for a family, but Seduzo only has room for 3 of them, so they'll be split. We'll try to reason with him again. His hand jerks so violently that he splashes a few drops of wine on the table. He mops them up, a rigid and pained expression on his face. Oh! 3 out of 5, and you'll be stuck with half of them for the whole journey. Won't that be odd?
That will not do. That will not do at all.
He's still dabbing at the spilled wine, but something brittle has crept in onto his frown. His companions shuffle nervously. At last, Oron pushes back from the table and looks up at them.
To Queensberth, quickly. We must find a more suitable ship.
The Goldpack Knights file out together. Okay. Yeah, he's a little bit an OCD dwarf. Last time we met him, he sorted everything and made neatly arranged things with cards and everything. So, he doesn't like odd numbers. And hey, we ruined your business. Captain, do you now have room for all of them? There she is, Seduso.
What is your business with me?
Oron won't be traveling with you anymore. She eyes you suspiciously. The soldier with her shrugs.
That is convenient for you. But never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying out of it. The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me.
She glances from side to side, checking to make sure no one is listening.
Just do it soon. I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my decks.
She looks at her crew and makes a twirling motion with her finger. Farewell, then. And we'll tell Biha, so she'll be happy. Let's hope no one kills us on the way, because that's the Gullet, and the Gullet is dangerous. What or whom will we find? I thought there was Bia's home here. Ah, it's here. Okay. That little shrug when you remember things from other games like Torment Tides of Numenera, where houses just disappear. Let's get back to Bia's home and tell her the good news that she can go to Rawatai if she wants. And find out if it's better there. She's still striking everything she has cleaned violently.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Oh. Does she want to know that Botaru was working for criminals? Probably not. I spoke with Captain Seduso about passage out of Nektaketaka.
What say, then?
Bia listens with cautious hope. The children look on with wide, round eyes. She's agreed to take you all. She's momentarily speechless. Her eyes fill with tears. She drops the reeds as she brushes them away.
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
She picks up the 2 infants and hurries the others out of the door. Indeed, all aboard. Yeah, she and her 5 kids should be happy now. What's there? Only dirty rags remain in the cribs. And we've got ourselves a new home. Can we rest here? No. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. What next here? I mean, we could dive down and try to save Botaro. Who is... Oh, something happens?
You've caught the eye of someone important.
A cloaked figure sidles up to you, hidden behind a raspy whisper and a long drooping hood.
If you're interested in making good pay and a good friend, head to the narrows at the western end of the gullet. Once you reach the alleys, go right and right again, as soon as you can. Then, follow the bend to the left.
Right, left.
The bullies guarding the door have a weakness for chewing Svev. You can follow their trail.
Her teeth flash under her hood.
Tell them Dario sent for you. And remember your manners.
Okay.
I think Beha did right leaving the gullet. She went and did what she needed.
I'll miss Beer and her ilk. It's too quiet without them. May they go find fortune.
So... that is, though, probably very dangerous. So. But you know what? We're going for the cornet's call anyways, because how dangerous can it be? We can just ask and then go back, right? Right? I was told to head into the narrows, turn right again, and go left at the bend. Where's the narrows? Here. Let's hurry up, because you never know. Right, left. Let's find out. You enter a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. A long passage stretches to your left and right. Shadows move in the guttering torchlight, but they are nothing more than shapes at this distance that chatter and bustle. The gullet continues behind you. We'll go right. You trudge along the darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel branches off to the right. You hear the distant murmur of voices down the darkened path, but see no one. Right again. The tunnel branches to the left. The floor around the entrance is spattered with something as thick and dark as tar. It looks like sweat. Yeah, why not? Let's go left. A handful of guards emerge and block your way, crossing their thick arms over their chests. One of them spits a vicious black glob at your feet. He rolls a dark plug between his teeth. Better head back, friend. It's invitation only past here. Will Dario send a messenger for me? The guards nod and let you pass, chomping loudly on mouthfuls of Svev. Oh, the history of Svev? Interesting. Svev can be traced back to provisioners in the Valian republics, where the markets for the plant in question enjoy rapidly rising demand. Most commonly chewed or inhaled, Svev is infamous for the near catatonic state in which it often places its adherents. Those who use it claim that the drug gives them a sense of urgency and meaning lost when the effects fade. More colorful accounts claim that the drug allows one to look within themselves and witness the sight of their own soul. Well, at the end of the passage is a stately door crafted of polished mahogany. Through the small slit in the door you catch flashes of fire-cast shadows and bright textiles. The scent of sandalwood and cinnamon oil come to you on a warm draught. Whatever's beyond the door is likely far more elegant than anything else you've seen near the gullet. We'll enter the hideout. What will we find there? A gulleteer. The cornet's call. There's thugs here, bruisers. Whomever, don't keep the boss waiting. Should we try to steal here? Probably not. It's also not really possible, right? There's a trap there. The cannon is engraved with the emblem of the Royal Deadfire Company. And there he is, Dario the Lean. Sitting here with a twitching foot. A thin, long-limbed man holds a handkerchief in one hand and a threaded needle in the other. As you approach, he sets his handiwork aside, and you see an elaborate goldwork pattern embroidered around the edge, the same pattern that adorns his brilliant tunic. You also notice a strange bulk beneath the thin fabric of his trouser legs that runs from hip to ankle.
The hero of the Reparu visits me at last.
Yes.
You must forgive the cryptic introduction, but I prefer to remain among the comforts of home.
He leans forward with a squeak of leather and a rattle of metal. You see something protruding above his boots, the bottom of a leg brace.
Though these are modest luxuries compared to those on offer at the palace.
His mouth twitches in a smile.
But had I only known there was a watcher in my midst, I would have extended the invitation sooner.
Let's be polite all the same. Thank you for the courtesy all the same.
Your manners do you credit. Would that more of my fellows from common backgrounds could follow your example.
Oh, because we're a drifter.
I am thinking we could be grand friends, you and I. You cannot have too many friends in Nekataka.
Dario bears his perfect even teeth in a smile.
And I need only a favor. An insignificant thing for a watcher like you.
I'm sure.
There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Juana named Takano.
Oh, yeah, we know who you mean.
I would like you to liberate it for me.
He flutters his slender hands in a way that resembles a bird taking flight. That's interesting. But why do you need a watcher for that?
Watchers see what many cannot. Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal.
Yes, indeed.
His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace.
He pauses, tenting his fingers.
The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your genteel manners and unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano. After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts. When you have the cornet, bring it to me. I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city.
So what is the Cornet of Waves?
It is an old Juana artifact, a musical instrument of sorts.
One hand plays with the elaborate decoration at his sleeve.
Ages ago, it was part of a pair, but its companion, the Cornet of Depths, was lost when the old city sank. Both are said to carry the voice of Andra herself. I do not believe in such superstition, of course.
He frowns. Yet you see the tension in the way he pinches the fabric of his sleeve. He wants this artifact badly. Oh, we'll discuss this further in the next episode, I think, because it's so interesting, and we'll surely know a lot more then. We'll of course accept this, because Takano is not someone we want as a friend that much, and he seems an interesting companion. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out.